What's going on, YouTube world and also MySpace world? This is KLB coming out with his first vlog. I'm sick and tired of seeing so many vlogs out there about what black man this and black woman that, and the problems and issues that we all have about what black man and women are supposed to be doing and all this, but nobody's teaching. Nobody's taking the time to actually show and get books and put books on YouTube and educate us about what's going on. A lot of the people who are on this YouTube and stuff like that are younger, 30 and below, and they talking crazy. And I know that there's older people who do look at these vlogs and things like that and make their comments, but it gets shut down because nobody's open to listen. And at this current time, what I want to do is basically show you guys something, that the issues that have been going on between black women and black men have always been there. But the thing is, we choose to, on the air, on the internet, on TV, on Jerry Springer, on Maury, we continuously air our dirty laundry versus making it an in-house issue, making it something that you deal with your partner. How many times have you heard on Maury a person who seems to be slightly educated say, "You could have told me this at home. You wait till we get all the way out here and then you tell me this on TV"? How many times have you heard that? You know what I mean? And what I want to do is take the time to share with you guys some of the stuff that I've been studying, because I want to bridge that gap. But first, I have to let you guys know, I have to take this from a perspective of an African American male and take it from our side first, and what we need to do to better ourselves for black women. Because I'm not a woman, so I can't really tell you that. All I can do is research it. But I can tell you from a black man's point of view what we need to do, and I can also start off by telling you guys Malcolm X Malcolm X has seen the same issues and the same problems. In Autobiography of Malcolm X on page 225, check out this quote: "Beautiful black women, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that the black man is going around saying he wants respect. Well, the black man will never get anybody's respect until he first learns to respect his own women. The black man needs today to stand up and throw off the weakness imposed upon him by the so-called slave master. The black man needs to start today to shelter and protect and respect his black women." So obviously this problem has been going on for quite some time. That book was written in 1964. And what we got to realize is the women who, everybody wants to point the finger at and say this bad about them, say that bad about them, they had a father. Now, whether or not the man was effective at raising, or whether or not the man was there or not there, we have to admit that our first impression of the opposite sex is our parents. That's why men love their mother so, and men try to find women who are like their mother and who do like their mother. And women, what are they supposed to find? If we got black men who aren't taking care of their children, or black men who definitely aren't taking care of their daughter, what do they find? What do? They find whatever makes them feel happy, and it might be the wrong thing. I, as a black father, have to make sure that what my daughter experiences are the first of everything. Her first ring, her first car, her first necklace. Yeah, it might sound material, but sometimes that material is what causes us to lose our daughters to those fools who only have material to offer. The goal of it is to give my daughter all the material things so that she can learn to look inside, that her family supports her, that her father supports her, so that if she needs anything or wants anything, versus finding it in the streets, she gets it from her father. But if the father is missing, then what do these women turn to? They turn to the hustlers who are able to provide. And they provide, giving them a false sense of security. And what happens? In their young adolescent years, in the 20s, and you guys know it right, what do they like? Most women, not all, but some women enjoy the thug. Because the thug gives them a sense of he's tough and secure. The thug gives them the sense of, oh, he got money to give me the things that I want, etc., etc. But if there was a father there to provide security, if there was a father there to provide the possessions, then would she necessarily see the thug as somebody who is attractive? Is that bad boy image that good of an image? Because if the thug can't come to the home to pick up the daughter, then what happens? Yeah, she might sneak outside and see the man or whatever, but that's not going to be somebody who, like we men say, you bring home the mother. You wouldn't bring that home to your father. We got to take responsibility for that. We got to take responsibility for the fact that a lot of these mothers to whom raised them haven't done these things. I hear men talking about, oh, well, these women can't even cook. They can't do this. They can't do that. Well, we got to take into consideration that their mothers may have not taught them. Their mothers may have not taken that time to show them, or simply the fact the woman that you deal with might just not want to do it. But it's your groove to either deal with or not deal with. You don't categorize all women in that circumstance. You can't put them all in the same circumstance. You can't put everybody under the same umbrella and say, well, all women don't cook, because that's not true. We need to fess up to what we need to do and our responsibilities to them. If we don't, then all we are just simply pointing the finger, and whenever you point the finger, there's 1, 2, 3 pointing back at you. So what we need to do is take this time now to bridge this gap. And the one thing I want you guys to take in consideration when I'm doing this is that I'm not ever just going to simply take one side, because there are a lot of things that women need to do and I feel women need to do. But until men can come at them in a way that they respect our opinion, it's just a lost cause. It's going to cause the defense mechanisms to pop up. And what we don't want to do, and especially what I don't want to do, is cause defense mechanisms to pop. I want women to be able to sit here and make comments and talk to me, send messages and things like that, so I can try to find the answers to the questions, or I can sit down and take the time to research, what their concerns are, what their ideas are. I'm not a woman. I don't know what goes on in their mind. The only person I can ask is my mom, and my mom is an exception. So it's not what you deal with on the day-to-day. My mother is fantastic, you know what I'm saying? And my mother and father were in a successful marriage. So what I'm learning from the dysfunction is coming from the streets and coming from the people that I see, or my friends and family who are amongst this dysfunction. So we need to talk about this. We need to converse. So my MySpace people and the people who view my YouTube channel, please, in the future vlogs that come out, give me all comments. I want the bad ones, the good ones, the ones that make you cry, the ones that make you laugh, everything, because it helps me become a better person, to understand everybody's point of view. Because what I'm here to do is empower and change. I could care less about pointing a finger, because the problem, it exists. It ain't going to change now. The only way it's going to change is if somebody starts to make a change, and that's what I want to do. I want to take the time to show you guys some different things. There's a book that I'm reading. I'm going to make another vlog after this introduction vlog called How to Love a Black Woman by Dr. Ron Elmore. He also made a book called How to Love a Black Man. Very good book. But I'm going to come at you guys next on something different. Hopefully I can get some questions, or hopefully I can get some different ideas of what women are talking about and what they want and what the attitudes are for, and black men, why y'all get mad at them and all that. Just send me all y'all comments and just use my stuff, use my web page, use my MySpace page, use all that stuff just to vent. And then that's what I'll vlog on, because I got my own things, but it's better if it comes from the people. All right. Much love. Peace.